So our friend Sara Price stopped by today, and you should remember Sara Price from Hoonigans Wanted. She's the one who won it. We're gonna talk to her today about Hoonigans Wanted because we're starting that again, and there's a chance for you to join, whether male or female this year. So, Sara, what's up?
What's up, guys?
Sara came by today because she was filming some stuff with us, so we figured we'd ask you some quick questions about Hoonigans Wanted.
Shoot.
Was it good?
Dude, Hoonigans Wanted was awesome. Are you serious? We got to jump cars. I got to race a rally car. I'm scared of heights, and I had to race on 2 like deadly cliffs.
But you're scared of heights? You just told us that now?
Yeah, no,
nice.
I'm terrified of heights.
What was scarier, Mount Washington?
Mount Washington was more scary than Baja, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but maybe because I had a co-driver with me in Baja, and then I had Reese Millen, so I kind of had some like help there. But my first time getting thrown in the race situation in the car was Mount Washington, and it was pretty gnarly for sure.
So you were racing before, right? You'd raced UTVs. You obviously raced motocross for years.
Yeah.
But it was like your first time actually driving a car like on like road course and tarmac and stuff like that. You call it the streets. We call it tarmac or road racing. But what was that like, and also how much has changed since you finished doing Hoonigans Wanted? Because you've obviously been racing, you've been sponsored before, you're obviously wearing your K&N hat today, you're clearly sponsored by them.
Yep.
But how has Hoonigans Wanted improved your race career?
Yeah, definitely. I started out on a motorcycle and went into UTVs, but never really touched like any pavement, street experience really ever. So it was all pretty new to me, and hopping in, like I actually was impressed, like just given the chance of being able to do it, like I actually took to it pretty well. It's opened so many doors, a lot more people all the time I'm getting hit up like, hey, I'm watching your Hoonigan Wanted video, and that's so cool, you went up that mountain like that, and like what we did with the going to Vegas and making it to Arizona within 24 hours and just causing chaos in between.
Sara just jumped the Fiat.
It was a wild journey, but it's definitely opened my horizons to so many more people, and a lot more people have noticed me because of it.
Oh, you trying to sneak by? You trying to sneak by a little? Where are you headed? No. Come on over, join up. No, come on over. Say hello to Sara.
Sit on the driver's seat.
It's safer if you drive properly. This is awkward because I was just going to take it down.
Well, this is bonus channel, and we don't bleep on bonus channel, so everyone's gonna know that now.
Yes, it's very sketchy. Someone will get hurt.
You think it's more sketchy than that cart I'm supposed to drive?
Yes.
You want to drive this thing today?
Yeah, I live in a golf cart community.
All right.
It's fast and doesn't steer, and the brakes don't work.
I feel like that's like all your guys' projects.
What was the biggest thing that you got out of doing Hoonigans Wanted?
Definitely the exposure, racing off-road. I'm in a trophy truck now,
Oh yeah, congrats on that, by the way.
Thanks.
You're in a Big Daddy now?
I'm in a Big Daddy. Well, I'm in a trophy truck spec, so I'm in a regulated class, but still, it's pretty similar to a trophy truck, just not as much horsepower.
So like trophy truck is like ultimate heavyweight. It's like right underneath it.
No,
so it's like the feeder series for trophy.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I love it.
I know you've been just kind of grinding, so.
Thank you. Yeah.
5th place in Baja 500.
Oh yeah. What was that?
5th place, Baja 500.
Congrats,
yeah, we just
congrats.
finished the 500, and Iron Woman did. I guess that's what they're saying. And so it took us 14 hours and 47 minutes. It was pretty gnarly.
You sat in the seat for 14 hours on Baja?
Yeah.
I don't want to do it for 30 minutes.
Hert don't even like sit in the same seat to commute here from Lawndale.
Yeah, I don't have the brass ovaries to do anything like that.
Brass ovaries.
Brass ovaries.
Boom, hashtag brass ovaries.
I never heard that before.
Do you prefer brass balls? I don't know.
I would say, yeah, brass ovaries.
Well,
So what do you recommend for people other than talking about poop, and doo-doo on doing a submission video? Because we obviously picked yours.
Yeah. Keep it simple. Like, you didn't have to make it anything crazy. Like, I'm really bad at editing or anything like that, and I edited my own submission video, so that just goes to say a lot that, you don't have to make it fancy. But it is, like, my whole life has kind of changed. Like, now you guys are like my homies, always over here causing ruckus with you guys.
Well, that is one of the things that you win. So it's not only do you get
You're forced into friendship.
Yeah, you get like.
you get forced scumbag, which is already a forceful exercise.
Honestly, the moment she fell off the dock, we knew she was.
Yeah, we knew she was it. Y'all, you could just see the hearts. So we're like, she's one of us.
From an outside perspective, if you guys are looking for advice, my advice to you is don't be something you're not.
Yes.
Just be true to yourself, be organic. Don't lie to the camera. Don't try to put on a charade. Just have fun.
I'm really glad at this thing though. This is actually a pretty dialed cage. Like you might not die if you rolled this.
Unless you fell out this huge hole that's right here.
Yeah.
Back to Hoonigans Wanted. So what else you got to talk? What else you got to say about it?
Yeah, it's just opened so many doors. It's kind of unbelievable. Like I get hit up today even on my social and stuff like that where people are like, I'm watching your Mount Washington video. Like that's so gnarly. Like you race rally cars. Like in a lot of interviews, people think I'm a full-time rally car racer because of the Hoonigan videos. I'm like, no, I only actually drove that car like 4 times. So it's pretty interesting, but people pay attention and you know, it's awesome to be able to have that at your grasp. The Fiat, I was blown away. I was kind of nervous actually to get in that because like I'm used to the dirt where you know when you're gonna slide, like you're just predicting it's gonna happen. On the street, you're like, I don't know if I really want to be sliding this car. Like this thing has some power, it's light, it's nimble. Like that thing it's a rocket that weighs nothing, has insane power. Like you're paddle shifting, like it's a lot going on in that car.
It's a full-blown race car.
It's a full race car, and when you get in it, you feel it, and it's insane. Like you're trying to push that car to the limits, and it still has a little bit more in there for you sometimes.
So I'm gonna make a long story short for you since I have to go. Long story short, if you're worried about this opportunity not being something for you, let me put it into perspective for you. We have a main stage. We're going to take a group of you, put you on that main stage. It is then up to you and your personality and your life to take that main stage by the cojones and own it. And then once you do that, like Sarah said, people hit you up because they think you're a world-renowned rally car racer. So I suggest you take this opportunity and run with it. Just you take this opportunity and run with it.
And cut. That work for you guys?